Meanwhile, in Tangaroa, okay, Hunter has to text for a while, and he will be on and off. So I will convey his texts.
Yay!
Ha! To me or to Alistair, Allie?
Oh, I'm not sure. Kiseji, are you offering your reroll to Hannah or Bucky? Bucky is running the Fallout Pokemon universe, and Hannah is running the Island Insanity universe. I'm gonna repeat that question.
Also, we would like to say thank you. Shout out to Ali's guildmates who have donated. Thank you very much.
Mm-hmm. We are now up to $565.
Very good.
And for anyone wondering, if we do not use all the rerolls this session, for my universe at least, I am allowing them to roll over.
Good!
Same here.
We need them in Tangaroa so badly.
Who did Artemer give the reroll to? I'm sorry.
He hasn't decided yet.
Okay.
You'll have to fight
What's
for
the
it.
total for both sides right now? Because I'm keeping a
Yeah, I've got a spreadsheet here. Tangaroa has 50 rerolls. I have 11. Alistair has 11. New Orre has 26, and there are 5 that don't have a destination yet, one of which will be a DM reroll.
Give it to Hannah. She's crueler than I am.
I mean, true.
No, Josh. Dally's put hers in a general pot.
Right.
Oh, Artemer has just ruled he's going to be sending his reroll to the Woo Island players.
Awesome.
The players?
So they're at 1.
Artemer did? Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, since when do I not get the DM reroll?
No.
No, okay.
So meanwhile in Tangaroa.
Meanwhile, in Tangaroa, those of you that are not in New Orre, you see a blinding flash of light, and then, Oren, you were knocked to the ground by a screaming CJ who yelled something that sounded suspiciously like "I always loved you."
Oren shouts back in response, "I'm Ace!"
I always loved you.
The thing is, CJ totally did try to sacrifice his own life for Oren, and that is so fucking sweet, but it's CJ!
Yeah. Like, we can't take it seriously.
Yeah.
I'm gonna mute for a second, and I'm gonna step away, but I can still hear you guys.
Okay.
That is it? It is a crab. Okay, I didn't know if it was a squid trying to be a crab or if it was the crab. Very talented. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Hello. There was a crab.
Okay.
It was a fuzzy crab.
Good.
A fuzzy pink crab. Okay, that's enough adjectives for the crab. But it was a great crab.
I'm very proud of it.
Yes.
Not like the crabs on me.
Yes. It was a real crab. Okay. Those of you that are left, you are kind of blinking spots out of your eyes, but except for whatever Oren hit on his way down, you are unharmed. However, your friends are gone without a trace.
Vincent? You know what the hell happened?
No. That doesn't seem so good.
Wait, where are we still at the porch or are we somewhere else?
You are still at the porch.
Is Danielle still there?
She is not.
By the way, I forgot to point this out at the end of the last session. Oren never put his jacket back on.
What?
Oh no.
But then how will we know
He's
it's him?
basically naked.
Oh no.
Vincent looks down at the grenade that's still there, and he picks it up and attempts to examine it.
Roll for examination, concentration. Roll concentration or perception. I'm sorry, I forgot what I make you roll for these things.
Nat 20, nat 20, nat 3.
Told you.
I mean, you got a bonus.
All right. Well, that sure is an 8.
8.
It is a round plastic object. Like, at least the outside like feels like it might be plastic. It doesn't like conduct the heat of your hand or anything.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks like it's got something shiny inside of it.
He hands it over to Orin and says, "Can you make any sense out of this thing?"
Want me to roll?
Yeah, go for it.
Oh shoot, I forgot to do things. I will take care of that afterwards. Because that changes up my bonus. Actually, I should do that now.
Yeah, do that first.
I'm going to re-roll one of those because they're both a 1.
I mean, you can have a double bonus in the same skill.
Oh, can you? I didn't think you could.
Yeah, you are allowed to do that. Obviously, you can re-roll it if you want to, but if you want to just have a double bonus, you may.
I'd rather not put everything into that first one because it sucks. And having
What's the first skill?
athletics,
Oh, I feel you.
I will take that in persuasion. Persuasion will help, I'm sure. And then
We're going to persuade the Ultra Beasts.
that is 16. So
Yeah.
2. Okay.
What's the D6 for?
I just go ahead and because I get the
Oh,
plus-
that's right. I'm sorry, I forgot how my own skill worked.
yeah, I just go ahead and add the roll the d6 then instead of adding it on.
Yeah.
So that makes that a 5. What did I just take it out of? I just took that out of Constitution. So that a 6.
Really?
I don't know. I literally don't know.
Okay. Andrea, it's obviously some sort of grenade because, like, that's what just happened to you, but it's nothing like any grenade you've ever seen before. There is a sort of glowing purple mist inside of it, and there's a silvery kind of cube floating and rotating in the middle. You can see this sort of pull tab that was the pin, and you find an engraving on the bottom of it. And the engraving is of a sort of crossed crook and a flail.
Flail.
Flail?
Yay! Josh got
Yay!
the flail!
Thank you.
Has Orin ever seen this before?
Did you examine the invisibility object that CJ had a while back, or was that Graves? I can't remember which of you did it.
I think Orin did as well.
I thought you failed.
Oh, yeah, I did.
Like I know a couple people examined it, but
Right, yes, I did fail. So only Graves knows about that, I think, because I don't think Graves brought it up.
okay, then you have never seen it before.
There's a weird symbol, some floating gas, and the tesseract-looking thingy. It is a grenade of some sort.
Huh.
Apparently, it vaporizes vaporizes certain people.
Okay, let's not say that it vaporizes people.
I
Maybe
mean, where are they?
they could have been teleported.
Fair, but I don't see any reason why I should believe that.
Okay,
June is in like fetal position on the ground. BT dubsies. June is just like
I was wondering.
neither of these men are qualified to comfort June.
Okay. You
True.
take this.
absolutely the worst party to deal with anyone's emotions.
June, can you hear me?
Uh, yes.
Vincent decides Mina will make a good therapy animal and scoops her out of his pocket and sets her in front of June.
I
If you
mean,
want, you can squeeze my hand.
June has a surprisingly strong grip on your hand.
Oh, okay.
June-
Bad idea.
June did just witness their two childhood friends being possibly killed right in front of them.
Yeah, but now they have a tiny deer to cuddle. So, I mean, Mina makes everything better.
I
She
don't
does.
think June's seeing this as a win-some, lose-some kind of situation.
Vincent says, okay, so, what do we do?
Frankly, I don't know.
Are they dead?
We don't know that,
Well, they're not here.
well, but okay. We don't have evidence of their deaths, so for right now, we should conclude that they are alive.
We conclude they are missing.
Yes,
Gone. They were right in front of us,
they're-
and now they're gone.
you are correct. They're missing, but that doesn't mean they're dead. So let's start investigating, okay?
With what?
I have no idea. Okay. So so Damien's not from here. So maybe if we go to one of his hangouts or whatever, we'll find something that people who aren't from here deal with. Or
You got any clue where that would be?
no idea. Wait, hold on. Didn't that Hannah, out of character, does Vincent know that Damien came from the library? I can't remember.
I don't know. It was clear when you guys went to the library that the librarian knew him. I can't remember if Graves announced it in.
That's fair.
The librarian
Vincent-
knowing him is probably enough because very few people know Graves.
Yeah. Vincent looks like he's considering for a moment, and he goes, "All right, we got nothing else, but I remember that librarian lady knew him, and that's all we have to go on for right now because of this whole teleporting, people moving places and disappearing from where they belong bullshit. We have nothing else to go on unless we find that Danielle chick, and she's nowhere to be found, so my vote is library. What do you think, Oren?
It's our best shot.
I'm in favor of not being here right
I hope
now.
that, out of character, I hope that wasn't too metagamey, by the way.
No, it's fine.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure that Vincent's thought process made sense.
I think it did.
I mean, I had a way to get you guys there if you didn't have that thought process, but you saved me some trouble.
Alright, so Vincent starts heading for the library while he scoops up Mina from the ground as he starts walking.
We're going to
you
offer
kind of-
for June to hold on to him in any sort of way if June so chooses.
Vincent,
Yeah, June will take Oren's arm.
Vincent turns around. Want me to carry you?
No. I mean, thank you, but
I'm too
No.
intimidating.
I don't think...
you're very big, and I'm a little bit afraid of heights.
Oh my god.
If I may make one suggestion, can you not cut off the circulation to my arm?
Oh, right. Here. Someone told me I could measure blood pressure with my hands if I kept doing that. Why don't I just and he kind of sticks his hand in Oren's pocket.
Oh my god.
He's not wearing his jacket, that's weird.
So his pants pockets.
Yeah, I guess like his pants pocket.
I'm not into that, but okay.
Oh, no, I wasn't gonna. Oh, God. June removes their hand.
Vincent says, let's just get to the library. And he starts heading there.
You hear an explosion that seems to come from above you.
Looks up.
Oh boy.
Roll perception or concentration.
I'm ready. Nat 19.
12.
Congratulations, you both made the DC.
Oh boy.
All right. Above you, soaring, with a big pride flag on her like a cape, is a Luna.
Yay!
The fuck?
You see her wearing some light makeup, a white tank top with stars on it, a light blue cardigan, black tights, and a rainbow skirt. She appears to be screaming, "Woo! Gender!" as she goes.
I take it that was Luna's cameo.
God.
Yes.
Good. We should clarify, this is not Luna the
You said
cat, this is
Luna.
Luna our friend. I mean, Luna the
Yes.
cat is also our friend.
But
My
But people may also pay for Luna the cat to appear.
My initial
I feel
reaction was-
tempted.
She's over here.
My
She's
initial
ready.
reaction was because I immediately assumed Luna the cat. So giant flying cat threw me off.
No, this is Luna the Strange. Okay.
Luna the person, not Luna the cat.
Vincent just kind of stares up at her and raises his fist like, more power to you. Yeah.
The thing that has happened.
Yeah, woo, gender. Great.
June waves.
Good for you.
Alright, to the library now.
Yeah. And they take off. Alright. Do we reach the library?
Not yet. First, meanwhile, in the library,
Oh boy.
a bunch of people tumble out of an esophagus and through a portal.
And Hodge.
And also, well, no, Hodge does not.
Oh, okay.
Interesting.
You are greeted with the sight of the single biggest Meowth you have ever seen.
I'm assuming that
Persian? The biggest Persian, or biggest Meowth, or biggest Litten. There's a lot of cats.
Persian, Litten. It's a big old cat thing. I don't know.
It's a cat Pokemon.
I'm assuming when you say the people tumble out of the esophagus, we are talking indeed about Quinn and Layla.
Yes,
And Sarah.
and Sarah.
Yeah, and Sarah. Layla goes splat on the ground. Ow. Oh, hello. She looks up at the not Persian.
He
Um,
blinks. He
hi.
blinks slowly at you.
Hi, we just got eaten by an alien, I think. Could you tell us what's going on, please?
You have never seen a Pokemon care less about what you have to say.
Are you able to talk?
He pushes in one of the books that got disheveled as you tumbled through with his nose, gives you a glare as if he knows it is your fault, and then stalks out.
I'm sorry. We got eaten. Uh,
You're late.
late. What?
There is a woman standing, or well, actually, she is sitting with her feet up on a library table, off to the side.
What do you mean?
She is holding a book, sipping a cup of tea, and she appears to be stroking Hodge.
Hodge! What? Wait, this isn't Phenac. This is... How do you have Hodge? Hodge just waves. Hello!
You're late. He was on time. You need to come over here and mind the tree.
What? Tree?
Mind the tree.
Roll athletics.
Okay.
Both of us?
Yes. Both of you.
What's my...
And I guess Sarah as well.
Oh no.
I love how Hodge is just there getting pet.
12 for me.
What is this for?
Dodging a tree.
Oh, can I do acrobatics?
Yeah, that's fine. Acrobatics are fine.
Okay, good. Because I was gonna say my athletics sucks. Unless it's brute forcing something.
See, when she said mind the tree, Layla's and my first thought was look after the tree.
No, Layla. Watch out for the tree.
Like George of the,
The
Jungle.
yes.
Finally saw that movie earlier this year.
It's a terribly bad movie.
I
But
loved it.
Yeah, it's so bad it's good. I love
The
it.
pinnacle of feminist filmmaking, honestly.
Wow. Quinn got a 20. And Sarah got a 13.
Okay. Quinn rolls out of the way. Layla, the giant Persian from a second ago that you thought hated you, launches itself into you and knocks you over. I'm gonna say that Sarah is perfectly capable of teleporting herself out of the way if she needs to.
Cool.
And an enormous tree comes crashing through the skylight in the library ceiling and just falls on the floor right where you were.
That's one of the trees from where we came from, right? What?
Yes.
Is this New
Oh,
Lexington?
Wow,
No.
it looks a lot better than I thought it would.
Sorry, hello, not New Lexington. Tangaroa.
Oh, so another alternate universe dimension?
Do you have sunscreen? Of course you don't have sunscreen. They never have sunscreen.
What? I mean,
She
don't-
hands you really confusing looking aerosol bottles.
I mean, I don't get sunburned so bad, and we don't really have that many resources. Whoa, okay. You seem like you might know what's going on. Mind telling us? Oh, no.
You were
Oh.
there, now you're here,
Oh,
and you're late, and I have to repair that roof.
you
well,
know, that's hardly
Not me,
our
I'll
fault.
make Thomas do it.
Thomas.
Thomas. You were trying to speak to him earlier?
Yeah, your Pokemon... Oh, if we're in an alternate universe, that probably means he's not a Pokemon, right?
I've never been sure.
Huh.
Probably not
Cool.
now.
Anyway, listen, it's not our... I mean, I'm sorry about your roof, but we kind of got eaten. We didn't really have any say in when that happened or how.
Maybe not, but you're late.
Why is Hodge here?
For the
Hodge
same
start
reason
explaining?
you are, I assume.
Does Hodge start explaining?
Hodge is like, Well, you see, Layla, I have this new best friend now, but I seem to have lost them, and I was just asking this nice lady here if she had seen them. Nice lady, have you seen my new friend?
No.
Oh. Well, okay,
Wait,
in
you can
which...
understand him?
I'm so sorry.
Yes.
She's so tired.
Well, okay, so Layla, what we need to do is we need to go and find my new best friend Fee, and then we need to go and make sure that they get somewhere safe, and then we need to go back home to Phoenix so I can go back to sitting on the eggs.
Your eggs will be fine without you, dear. I
But-
mean, for the time being.
But I'm their dad.
I understand. We'll get you back to them.
Okay. Because I need to sit on them.
Please have some tea. It's very soothing. Mostly for me, because you will be drinking it with your only mouth.
Hodge,
But it does have lavender.
Hodge drinks a little bit of tea and starts vibrating.
Oh no.
Oh, I
Well,
like tea.
while we're dealing with the new Orre folks, I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
Right.
It is about this time that, well, it's almost this time. Conveniently, it will take as long as it takes Alistair to go pee.
For everyone to get there.
For everyone to get there
Fair.
from Tangaroa.
Okay, so what are we late for? And Layla has just kind of silently scooped up Hodge and is cuddling him.
She shows you a little tiny like pocket-sized notebook that has a bunch of very confusing like dates and times written in it with like abbreviations and question marks and a couple of things like crossed out. And she says, "For the timeline."
Timeline?
Of course.
Wait, is this something to do with celery?
Ah. No, but I did see them at the convention.
Convent. Okay, okay. So, when can we go back? I mean, our friends just saw us eaten by a giant monster. Spark saw us eaten by Finn. So, oh gosh.
She holds up a finger and starts flipping forward through pages in her notebook. And it takes her a couple pages and she kind of squints at it and says, "Soon. Indeterminate." And
That's
she
more-
shows you a page that has like 5 different time and date lines crossed out and then a big question mark.
Well, that is more pages than I would like.
Sooner rather than later.
Okay.
Well, not all of the pages are for you. Don't worry about it.
Huh. Alright. Okay. But we get to go back to Spark and Jolene and everyone.
Oh, yes.
Well, what do we do while we're here?
I'm sure I don't know.
Oh.
Or, well, I don't have specifics and I'm not at liberty to say.
She just looks at Quinn.
Hey, don't look at me. I've never traveled dimensions
Dimension
before.
hop before? No, neither
Yeah,
have I.
yeah.
It was Spark and Jolene who went last time,
What?
and we can't reach them.
You know, this isn't that bad.
Oh, this is your first time? I didn't
Yeah.
realize. She hands you bark bags.
He holds
Layla's
it.
like, what are you... Alright.
It happens sometimes. Not always.
I like how it's delayed. Our stomachs didn't arrive until like a minute ago.
Hodge just starts busily telling Layla about everything she's missed, which is mostly all the stories he's been telling to the eggs.
Layla, roll perception.
Okay. Let me look at my perception. 66. That is 28 in total.
You see behind the table, not very far behind because he's rather large. You see like a wiggly little butt sticking up, and it's getting scooching closer and closer, like cats do when they're getting ready to ambush something.
Layla picks up Hodge.
The tail just visibly sort of deflates.
Mhm.
Hodge is not prey, no matter how much you want him to be.
Thomas sticks up his head and gives you a reproving look, and then goes back to organizing the shelves around.
Hello, other
you know,
new
the
friend!
tree.
I tried asking him if he had seen Fee, but he hadn't seen them either. Or, at least I think that's what he was saying. Mostly he just kind of glared at me. I think it means he likes me.
Hodge, no.
Hodge, yes. Hodge, who's Fee? Oh, well, she's my new best friend. Like, we only just met, but she was cold and scared, or cold or scared, or both, and then I gave her a blanket, and then they decided that they like me, so, and I think that they are the next evolution up from Tentacruel, and, Hodge, there isn't a next evolution from Tentacruel? Well, not with that attitude. And anyway, and now we're friends.
That's what I get back to.
Good.
Well, not that.
God damn it, Hodge.
Kavita looks up from her book and then says, well, actually she's an ultra beast, but that's not your problem right now.
Oh, okay. They're an
Oh,
ultra
there's more of them?
tentacruel. No, Hodge, she said ultra tentacruel. Okay, Hodge.
It's as good an explanation as any.
What's an ultra beast?
I'm sure I don't know.
You just...
Or I'm not at liberty to say.
Okay, fine. I'll just ask Shelley when we get back. I'm sure she'll know.
Oh, and, Hodge? Here.
Yes.
She pulls a book off of her shelf. It says what to expect when you're expecting. And she hands it to him, and she hands him a little library card.
Hodge, just go ahead.
And she says, "You'll know when it's overdue."
Hodge just makes this little happy smiley face, and takes both of them, and stows them away in his box. I will read it to them every night. Hodge, okay.
Kavita shrugs and says, "Well, I tried. At least they'll be educated."
They will be a certain definition of educated, yes. Hodge is like, they're going to be such smart babies, they're going to be as smart as me. Oh. Maybe even smarter. Well, you never know. Anyway.
Maybe even smarter. You never know. Alistair, are you back?
Yeah. I came back, in fact, on Hodge declaring that it's the next evolution of Tentacruel. Layla said it doesn't have an evolution, and Hodge said not with that attitude.
um, the Tangaroa portion of the party reaches the library.
I'd just like to let you guys know, by the way, that we have now been streaming for 2 hours, so Hannah, just let us know whenever you'd like to take a break.
I think now is good before we get to the first meeting period.
Sounds good. Should we
good.
say, will 10 minutes be enough, or?
I think so.
Let's
Well,
go
I
15.
mean-
I want to make food.
Oh. Okay, 15.
Okay, so it's currently 5 past. We'll be back at 20 past. Hopefully a bit more rested. See you then.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Tangled Orre. I am still your host, and these are still your lovely players. I'm actually only one of the hosts tonight, but I'm the current host.
Yes.
So, anyways, we have successfully kept our 15-minute break down to about 20 minutes.
Yep.
And we are back and ready to go. And I believe that the Tangaroa people who are left in Tangaroa have just arrived at the library.
Yep. So Vincent comes in, looks, sees these people, stops, and says, "Oh, great, there's more of them."
Quinn almost looks like a post-apocalyptic version of Graves, actually. Strangely enough.
Or
Yeah, that's why he's saying, "Oh, great, there's more of them."
There are two people clutching sunscreen and barf bags.
Oh my god.
One of them is holding a crab in a box.
Orin is just looking around like, the fuck?
We are also wondering that. Hi.
Apparently interdimensional travel. I don't know.
Who
Hi.
the fuck are you?
Name's
Are you
Quinn.
are you from Graves Dimension?
Who's Graves?
Graves?
That's a no.
I
Like how we
mean,
both said at
dimensions
the
are
same
pretty
time.
big, so... But, I'm Layla. This is
Literally
Quinn.
the size of entire worlds.
Oh god.
Some
I'm
small
Vincent.
dimensions, just for the record. There's one
I'm-
dimension that's roughly the size of a knitting basket.
Oh my god.
Canon.
Oh,
I'm-
good job, Hannah. Now it's canon.
I'm Vincent. This is Orin, and he scoops Mina out of his pocket. This is Mina.
This is Hodge. And that's Sarah.
I'm June. Are you injured?
I don't think so. I kind of just threw up, but other than that...
On your way here.
There is a laser pointed first at Quinn and then at Layla.
What?
I was just checking your temperature. I've discovered that people do not like it when I come up to them and stick thermometers in their ears.
Why would
Okay.
you not just stick it in their mouths?
Well, I try, but the ear is actually easier to aim for and people bite you less.
True.
Anyways, on your way here, you wouldn't have happened to see any of our friends, would you?
Is she your friend? Just points at librarian.
She's a friend, which we need your help.
Yeah, that's why we're here. So, we kind of lost
My
some
name's
of our
Kavita
people.
Marion, if anyone's curious. No one ever is.
Well,
Hi,
yeah.
Ms. Marion.
Yeah,
Sorry,
so
I
Marion.
usually have better manners, but...
You've had
Yeah.
an interesting day. I forgive you.
Yeah. So do you know where our people are? We appear to be missing CJ, Emma, Emma, Gur, and
Great. Bert.
yeah,
And purr.
poor Purr.
I just remembered. She's probably in the backpack. It's fine.
No idea what's going on.
Her
So-
actually is a different dimension.
So yeah, Vincent goes, so yeah, you know where they are?
Well, based on previous experience, they're probably in New Orre.
So
Okay,
yeah, I
how do we
told
get there?
Vincent turns to not CJ, Orin, and Oren in June, and he goes, "See, I told you they're not dead."
They're not dead.
Yeah.
Kavita consults her notebook again, flips through a few pages, and says, "Not for a while, no."
What? You mean like a long, healthy lifetime or something, right?
Okay,
Depends, but not this week.
Miriam, can you not scare June so I don't lose an arm?
Oh, right. Sorry. June makes motions like they're trying to let go of, like they're letting go of your arm, but the grip doesn't really loosen.
Okay.
Layla just goes over and
Does
holds
anyone
out.
have butter?
Sorry.
Odd question. Does anyone have butter?
Butter? No, not on
In the
me.
kitchenette.
Or just starts walking in that direction? I'm gonna guess.
Oh yeah, June is dragged right along.
Yeah, okay.
I'm going to guess you can tell what the butter is for.
You're going to try and grease June off of you?
Yes.
Good.
Trying to gnaw your out. Trying to gnaw your arm off like a wild animal.
So, where would you recommend we? So, Marion, where do you recommend we go?
How did your friends get lost? I'm not a
Um,
wizard, you know.
We got-
No, you're a sorcerer.
Grenade at-
Well, yeah, this chick named Danielle threw a grenade at us, and there was a flash, and then they were gone.
Danielle?
Yeah.
Never met her. Odd.
Uh-huh. Okay. Point being, where would you recommend we go?
Do you have anything from this encounter?
Oh,
Photographs, gunpowder residue.
Oren, you still have the grenade?
Oren comes back, I'm going to guess, with one arm covered in butter.
June is kind of
Oh.
meekly trailing behind Oren with slimy hands.
He goes over and shows the symbol on the bottom of the grenade to librarian.
Fascinating.
You know this.
I'm aware of its existence, yes.
What's it mean?
Young man, the less solid young man. You wouldn't happen to work for Duat, would you?
Currently, yes.
You're in trouble. Well, you're all in trouble.
Well, I knew that part.
What are you talking about?
Isfet has powerful enemies. And, it seems they've taken an interest in you.
Me? Or
Well,
us?
you.
The party, okay.
I mean,
Yeah,
also you,
why?
but you. Not CJ. Not so much CJ.
You know,
He's a nice boy, but not really what I would call a fulcrum of interdimensional convergences.
You know, I'd be really surprised if he was.
I don't know, it's always the ones you least expect.
You haven't met CJ.
No, see, if you imagine everyone you suspect in a line, when you get to the end, and you find the person you least suspect, CJ is standing off, having wandered into the distance behind them, and seems to be attempting to converse with a cactus. That's sort of what we're talking about
Oh,
here.
okay.
Is he also getting his haircut? What are you
He
laughing
might
at,
be
Hannah?
cutting the hair of the cactus. You never
Yes.
know.
Orden does respond to that with, "How did you know about that?"
With the cactus thing?
Yes.
Wasn't in character, but I
no.
love it.
I'm sorry, guys. I missed everything that just happened.
Orden responded, "How did you know about the cactus?"
I know a lot of things. Not everything. And not all the time, but several things some of the time. And so long as I know the right things at the right time, and I have so far, usually, it's been quite enough. More than I wanted, really. I get migraines.
Psychic. Okay.
I can't imagine why.
Not psychic exact. It's not important.
Okay, so
I'm gonna
do
try
you
and read her mind.
Go for it, buddy.
The only thing is that it can't be closed off to me. So she either can't be aware that I'm reading her mind, or she has to be willingly opening her mind to me. So, yeah, I don't.
Do you have
I don't.
something you roll, or?
No, it just happens as long as she's not closed off to me.
Well,
Okay.
surface thoughts anyway.
Yeah. I can't read like her deepest desires, but just her surface thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
I just hear the screams of the damned. Well, that's disturbing. Oh my god, is she just gonna reply to me like, stop it? The longer this silence goes on, the more and more I become afraid. Some seriously strong, surface level thoughts.
No, Hannah's just typing out the Trollolol song.
It's dog song, but it's the actual notes written out.
Yes.
D
I was
major,
just
D
about
minor.
Either that or
D
lol
flat.
no over and over and over again. Just the entire libretto to Hamilton.
I'd be 100% okay with this.
I'm just not that fast at typing, guys.
Honey, I'm not fast at typing either, don't. We're just having fun speculating, that's all. Graves finds himself wondering, how does a bastard orphan son of a whore and a Scotsman drop to the middle? I won't finish that.
He had very good relationships with his parents, thank you.
We don't know anything about Graves' parents.
Strangely enough, I think Graves has one of the the nicest backstories out of any of the characters.
Oh my god.
Vincent's actually is alright.
Yeah,
I don't
his-
think anything traumatic happened, Vincent.
No.
My backstories always end up having angst in them, whether I mean them to or not. That's how I roll.
The most tragic thing that happened to him was why he's here now.
Yeah, he died.
I can't say that.
He
I'm not
died.
allowed to.
He clearly
What?
died. He has no pulse. He died.
He has a very nice. He had a very nice life. Oh, okay, he did have a nice life, but he had an okay life.
And then he died. Has the PM been sent?
Yes, and I'm reading it.
Kavita raises her eyebrow at Quinn and says, "Is that quite enough for you?"
Quinn, what did
Quinn
you
just
do?
goes like, Quinn just like brings up a finger like he's gonna say something, and then he falls like a solid plank just backwards.
Quinn?
As I said, migraines. He'll be fine in a moment.
His finger's still pointing up like he's gonna say something.
Okay. What did he... Oh, did he try and go inside your mouth? Quinn? That's not very polite.
I just imagine now that after he's done this, and once the new Orre campaign is over, Quinn starts dimension hopping. He then writes the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Interdimensional Travel.
Layla just looks apologetically at Oren. Quinn just found out how to read minds. He's still pretty new to it.
I see.
Okay.
I'm sure he'll improve.
I mean, I don't mind so much when Shelley does it, though I do wish she'd ask first.
Anyway.
Right.
Okay.
Anyway.
So, Miss Librarian. Do you know how this grenade caused our friends to disappear? In any way we can reverse engineer it to send them back and get our friends back?
I'd be delighted to tell you I did, but unfortunately, I think the energy in this has been expended.
And our techie is in the other dimension.
I'm
So
afraid
is
So's ours. Oh, hey.
Though I'm not sure it's entirely technological in this case.
Oh.
Well,
You know what? Can I see it?
Because I was going to say, if your techie's in the other dimension, my girlfriend's really good with tech, so maybe they could figure out something together?
Maybe.
Collaboration.
so I guess we just sit here and wait, huh?
Can I see the grenade?
Sure.
She hands it to him. Oh,
Can I roll something? Even if there's no like technological like equivalent that I know of, I might be able to determine like its monetary value, which is something I'm good at.
It has no monetary value because no one knows what this goddamn thing is.
Ah, it's priceless then.
You can roll tech ed or occult ed.
Cold
you're
ed's
doing that-
better.
While you're doing that,
Layla may do the same.
while you're doing that, Vincent says, "Well, our techie might be in the other universe, but her house is here. Maybe if we look around, we can figure something out."
Well,
Yes.
Misa rolled a 7.
That's better than tech ed?
Yeah, my tech ed's 1d6 plus 1.
That's
He's
rough,
gonna-
buddy.
He's good at determining the value of things, but otherwise he's not the tech guy. His brother was. He's the
Okay.
charisma. He's the face.
Well, does Layla want to roll tech or occult?
Yes, actually I will. Sorry, I was debating, and I think in and both are the same 3d6 plus 1, so let me just do that. Also 7.
God bless.
Wow.
Okay,
Could I use a reroll?
sure.
Yeah, I was gonna use my 1 on mine because that was average.
18.
Okay. Good job, Layla. Okay. Back to the PMs. Please feel free to RP amongst yourselves while I type another PM. It will
Yeah,
be shorter.
like I said, Vincent says, "So, like I said, our techie is in the other universe, but we have our house here. Would you like to... I mean, I'm not smart enough to put all that shit together, but I don't know, maybe one of you will put some puzzle pieces together and figure something out if we take a look around in there."
I would like to state for the record, by the way, that anything Layla manages to deduce from this will be through her her absorption by osmosis of her of Spark's technological and occult insight. Basically, this is not Layla's bag, but it's Spark's bag, and Layla has been around Spark long enough to pick some of it up.
So Vincent looks over at Orin and he goes, what do you think? Should we drop by Emma's house and see if we can figure any of this shit out?
Hey, I think this used to be alive. Sorry.
Live?
Alive?
Yeah, she holds up the grenade. Like... Okay, so you guys don't have ghost Pokemon, but do you have ghosts?
I don't really believe in them.
Oh, well...
If we do, I have questions.
It just... She just kind of weighs in her hand. Like, I'm not as good with this stuff as Spark is, but... It's like it used to be alive and now it's dead, I guess? Does that make sense? I think there was
clarification on the PM. It is now dead as opposed to ghost Pokemon dead.
Okay. Like
It feels
it's not
like it could have once been.
like it's definitely not alive anymore. Like it's definitely dead. Like, but it feels like it used to be alive, like some kind of living energy. So not just technology.
If it's biotechnology you're looking for, I would strongly recommend seeking out either the Hallowed or the people at Flytrap Cybernetics.
Okay, so we can do one of those things, or we can go to your friend's house.
I'm gonna be honest. We haven't exactly had the best history with people with the names like the Hollowed.
Hallowed, not hollowed.
Remind me again who the hell it are, because I don't remember out of character.
The Hallowed are kind of like a weird, like, they're closer to an island militia than an island police force, but they maintain safety and security on the island, and
Kind of like the town guard.
This is out of character that I'm saying this.
No. I mean, I'm that was also out of character.
No, more like the town nobody wants to rob because it's got like 100% NRA membership.
Right.
Are they like the Minutemen? Kind of?
They seem
but like
they feel less
like a
benevolent.
deacon's opinion of the Minutemen.
Okay.
So if Orange...
they're the lure of the island states that like they believe that the gods created the island and then abandoned it, and the motto of the Hallowed translates to "When the gods come, we'll be ready."
I like it.
They are also the people who... Sorry, Andrea.
So if Orange showed his face, is he gonna be, you know...
Do you not understand? Why would I put my finger to his throat? Would they...
Andrea, was what you just said a question for me? Because I ate a bite of grilled cheese and didn't hear anything.
Yeah, I was asking basically, is there any sort of relationship tension between them and the Duats?
Not unless they are like actively caught in a crime. They're not paid to eliminate graft and stealing. They are paid to keep it manageable. They more or less they consider themselves in a job because organizations like Duat are also there. Like they're not interested in destroying the organization.
Got it. Okay.
They have a lot more tension with the venerated order of the patient ones.
I kind of feel like they're lawful neutral.
Who was the people that like the information doc you had literally nothing on them?
Infra Dig.
Okay.
The Hallowed are also the ones who came and disarmed the bomb outside Emma's house.
Yes. They do things like that. They're kind of mercenaries.
They are who you gonna call.
Yeah.
Got it.
Because
Okay.
there's no one else.
Yeah,
But,
they're mercenaries, but they're mercenaries with government contracts. So
Vincent, when Quinn says we don't do so well with people with names like the Hallowed, Vincent looks over at him and he goes, "So, I'm guessing that means you want to stop by Emma's house first. I mean, just as well. We can make you some easy mac there. I'm sure she wouldn't mind."
Hey, look, I'm totally fine with meeting a group of interesting people. I'm just saying, it just hasn't gone well in the past.
Well, we walked away alive every time.
True, but
I mean,
we
if they're
never
like,
walked away
if they're,
as friends either.
if they're more like the Kindred than they're like the Ascendants or Team Storm, we'll probably be okay. If they're like the
I
Ascendants,
don't know what
we're
any of that
Jabba.
means.
What was that?
you
Hannah
did walk
first.
away from that with a job offer.
Oh,
How do
that's
you- never mind.
That's true. Spark and Jolene were offered a job there. That's true.
Vincent, what was I gonna say? Vincent, oh yeah, he says, "I don't know what any of that means."
Okay, are the Hallowed or the Flytrap? What was the name?
Flytrap cybernetics.
Or Flytrap Cybernetics? Are either of those fascists or violent misogynists?
Not mine.
We could talk about fascism, but they are not violent misogynists. Their leader is a woman, actually. Well, not Flytrap Cybernetics, that's a company, but the head of the Hallowed, as much as their organization has a head, is a woman.
Okay, well, they're not Team Storm bad, and we guess we have to figure out whether or not they're Ascendant bad. But I
They
mean,
kind of like a bunch of pretentious assholes.
yeah, actually.
Kavita hides her face behind her book
Is
and is
Kavita.
trying very hard not to snort.
Yep.
Well, we've dealt with people like that before.
Well, you guys know this place better than we do, so I guess we'll go where you go. I think we're kind of stuck working together until we can get all our friends back where they're supposed to be.
We
Sounds
could go to
familiar.
Emma's house. I like Emma's house. It's no one has ever attempted to blow me up inside Emma's house, and I feel like there are things in there that are capable of it.
All right. So Emma's house it is.
Layla pauses and goes, I am still going to trust your judgment. She says this with a tone of voice that kind of implies that she doesn't really have a choice. And she follows.
So we head to Emma's house.
Mm-hmm.
Hodge, meanwhile, is trying to say to June, "Did you know that in the right quantities, that that Poke-Cola Quantum can be used as an explosive?"
Oh my god. It's true. It's
Um,
painful.
June
He was
urgently motions towards Layla without trying to not get Hodge's attention.
Layla looks over at June.
Don't let him in her fridge.
Does this mean that
Oh,
June
God.
can understand
Oh,
Hodge?
that's right, because Coca-Cola's a thing in this universe.
Does this mean that June can understand Hodge?
Oh no, you poor child.
Poor June.
Okay. What is the party doing?
Heading to Emma's house.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Uh,
You make it there without any further incident.
PM, do you?
Yes.
Good. Okay. So we open the door.
Ave Maria begins to play. There are an alarming number of robots and what may be the tiniest Charizard you've ever seen, or might be a robot. Unclear.
Wow.
Or does say, "Watch your feet," as he proceededly runs over to the couch and jumps on it.
What are you?
Everyone roll athletics.
I'm just gonna say that Quinn doesn't see. What the hell are you? Ow! Damn it!
Let's see. Athletics.
Sarah is exempt because she can hover.
Yep. She just literally like floats 2 inches off the ground.
Hannah, can I describe?
Yes.
So, you hear a robot, like, Oren, this sound isn't familiar to you. You hear a robot moving around in Emma's kitchen, and he walks out into view. He's about human-sized, and he looks like this.
That one's not Emma's. That was not here a few minutes ago.
Orin pulls out his frying pan and goes after the robot.
Oh dear, please, I mean no harm.
Why is our medical droid in Emma's house?
It's not just a medical droid.
I know, I said our medical droid. I can't remember his name, but I know
Matey.
Matey,
that's right. Oh, God.
Everyone, this is the now apparently interdimensional medical droid Matey from our short-lived campaign Star Wars Legends of the Outer Rim, as requested by Josh. Thank you, Josh.
He's got an armful of various soaps and detergents, by the way.
Drop it.
Are you cleaning up a body? Is that what's happening? Did you kill Bert's husband, and are you cleaning up his body now?
Oh heavens, no! I would never do such a thing. I found myself in this house, and I feel a strong need to clean it.
Well, it's time for you to go now, so...
Oh, me too, actually. No, I'm fine with that. The robot can stay.
No, I don't trust this robot. After all the shit that's happened in the last few weeks, I think it's just best we play it safe.
I've never seen this brand of Mr. Handy.
So many steel types.
Would it help if I gave my designation?
Name?
I don't think so.
My name, yes.
Okay.
My name is RM-80. My friends call me Matey. I don't know why.
Sarah goes, "Ha!"
Hi, Matey. I'm Layla.
I thought celery was bad.
Oh, celery is actually quite good for you.
Never mind. Also, because Sarah is very fox-like, and foxes are very cat-like, she's now standing on top of the Mr. Stabby. I don't remember. Is it called Mr. Stabby? Whatever the Roomba's name is, and is just like floating, is just gliding around the ground with Mr. Stabby.
At last, Sarah has found her true love.
So, pardon me. I don't mean to be rude, but I'm rather confused. Do you want me to stay, or would you like me to leave?
I won't leave.
Stay. Clean the house.
I mean...
I don't think we can just let a random robot stay in Emma's house. Especially with all the shit that's just going on.
Do you want to let the random robot go outside into the rest of, Tangled Roba?
Tangled Roomba.
Tangaroa.
Tangaroa.
Matey just kind of stands there and he slowly raises his hand.
Yes?
Would it help to know that my directive is not to harm anyone? My directive is purely to ensure the health and safety of everyone I come across.
Yeah, and this frying pan's used for eggs.
Bert would like him. Emma, I'm not sure. Oh no, wait, sorry, Ger's not here.
Oh my god.
Sorry, the wrong character knowledge came out.
Look, if we can't, if he's not allowed, can I like scrap him and sell him from ports?
Hey!
Please don't do that.
He's alive!
No
Is
one
he?
can scrap the robot that clearly has a soul.
I mean, if he is, fine, I won't. But like, is he?
I'm not alive in the sense that most people would say alive, but I I have been told by my friends, that's a nice word. My friends Mac and a few others on the ship, that I'm a person.
Well, clearly
See,
you've got somewhere you need to get back to, so how about you just,
I I'm
go?
af- I'm afraid I don't know where I'm supposed to go back to. So, for the moment, I suppose this would have to be my home. And if this is going to be my home, then I ought to clean it and take care of its residents.
um, hey, sorry, what's your name?
Designation RM-80.
Sorry, she was talking to Oren.
Oh, sorry.
The name's Oren.
Oren, listen, I think that whatever happened to make us appear here probably happened to him too. He doesn't seem like he's from your dimension, so maybe if we manage to fix whatever is...
Josh.
Damn it, I should have said that.
Dead.
Josh says, like the berry, and I'm now really sad that Layla didn't say that.
Berry.
She was gonna say she was thinking it instead.
Well, maybe later she can, like, tug on his shoulder.
Yeah,
on
yeah.
his
You
sleeve
named
and just be
after
like,
a berry. Anyway, so if we can
Oh
figure
man, I
out
totally missed that.
how to get us back home, maybe we can also figure out how to get him back home at the same time. You know, 2 pigeons, 1 stone.
What the fuck's a Pidgey?
Bird type Pokemon.
Small bird,
Like this big,
So-
flap flap.
small annoying bird. It's everywhere.
Might it be like those odd 8-legged birds I've seen outside?
No,
You have 8-legged birds? The
Scott,
hell?
8 legs.
Who belongs to this place?
don't go out at night.
That
Don't go out at night, otherwise you'll die.
you will get pregnant and die.
Actually, you know what? Quinn's gonna turn to Layla and be like, do you have some spare paper
Always, why?
and a writing utensil I can borrow?
Always, why?
May I please borrow them?
Why?
I would like to take notes.
Yeah, me too, actually. Layla rips out a few pages from her journal and hands them to Quinn along with a spare pen, and she actually is going to start taking notes in her journal as well.
Yeah, Quinn's going to do that, mainly because I am now obsessed with the idea that after the campaign, he just hops dimensions because he can.
Hannah hurt herself in her confusion.
Is that literally what it means? I didn't look up the name.
I mean, I don't. I
It's-
meant because that's what the Oranberry does.
Oranberry.
Oren sounds like Oren, as in Oranberry. And yes, for context, streamies or people listening on YouTube, Hannah thought too hard about Oren's name meaning something that can be used to heal, and now he hurts people for a living. And that's fine, and my heart does not hurt.
My heart hurts.
My heart does not hurt. It has been hardened to stone by you motherfuckers. Desensitizing
He has continuously
me.
failed his save roll every day since he was born.
I just like the name.
It is a really nice name.
It is, yeah, I like the name. It's different and interesting.
Anyway,
Matey slowly starts picking up the soaps and detergents.
okay, so you said that there might be some technology here that your friend, Emma, has made or found or whatever, and that might help us figure out a way to, like, maybe get this grenade thing working again or something? Or replicate
Yeah.
it?
I'm worried that if we get it working, it's just gonna send us to another dimension.
Yeah, that wouldn't be
I mean,
good.
if we can figure out how to turn it back on and just keep, using it, eventually y'all will get back to the right dimension.
I don't know. There
Quinn
are so
holds his hand to his head and goes, I don't think so.
Well, I mean, maybe, but I don't know how many dimensions there are, and some of them might be really dangerous, and we might not get out of them.
we just end up on a Rick and Morty-esque adventure through multiple dimensions. Eventually, we come into the dimension that's just like ours, except the Pokemon are the ones in charge.
Okay.
I just I'm not. I don't do the tech stuff. I do a lot of the talking, and sometimes I sneak
so do I.
around, and that's about it.
Oh, hey, I do talking to. Anyway, okay, so none of us here are really tech heads. They're all in the other dimension right now, so we'll just
I
have.
do panic disorders and stitches.
Well,
Pen-
that could come in
panic.
useful.
I'm afraid that my knowledge is mostly restricted to knowledge of various life forms and how to care for them.
Well, that's okay, matey. Why don't you just go back to cleaning for now? Okay.
He nods and starts cleaning.
Okay.
At some point, he opens the fridge so Hodge can see all the cola inside.
Oh no.
No.
Because he's cleaning the inside of the fridge.
When Layla sees this, she covers Hodge's eyes. Hodge is very confused.
Why'd it get dark?
Oh, it must
We
be
turned off the lights.
Must be nighttime. Layla looks around. Excuse me, are you all MS robots?
You hear some like clattering and screeching, and they all sort of halt and peer at you. And the tiny Charizard sits down on the edge of a candle and looks at you.
Hi.
Wow, he's
So
tiny.
you all being Emma's creations and spending a lot of time around her, do you know much about how various different technologies work? Like maybe this one? She holds up the grenade.
The tiniest Charizard flaps over to you and kind of tries to put its tiny teeth on the grenade. It chews it a little, and then it kind of taps, and it looks up, and it sort of shrugs its wings and lets out a little gust of fire, and then flaps off, kind of
Tiniest
sadly.
Charizard. Sounds
Aw.
like a children's book from the Pokemon universe.
Great.
It
Well,
probably is.
you tried. Thank you very much, Tiny Charizard.
You hear a wow behind you,
Looks around.
and then you hear wow, 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 and everyone is sprayed with white foam. It is
Oh,
not helpful.
okay.
This is normal, Vincent says.
I think that's kind of like Bubble.
Um,
You know, the bubble attack. Never mind. Emma have, I don't know, somewhere she kept textbooks or blueprints or, I don't know, like a study or a workshop or something.
She's got a workshop. We don't go in there.
Do you think maybe she'd let us give it in it's an emergency?
No feelings are allowed in the workshop.
No feelings.
Oh, well, then Layla can't go in.
Use all the
Layla and
feelings.
June have to stay outside.
I'm sure she'll be understanding. Let's go
Only
ahead.
Quinn and Oren are allowed in, and maybe Vincent.
Sarah's also allowed in. Unless Sass is not also allowed in.
Sass is most certainly allowed.
Good. Then
Always.
Sarah is allowed. By the way, Sarah's just been like drifting across the room, turning like 80 degrees, and then continuing in another direction until she hits a wall.
Oh, that reminds me. Layla, you failed your athletics roll. You have been stabbed in the ankle.
Ow!
So Sarah just like approached you, said nothing, and then you get stabbed in the ankle.
Layla patches herself up.
Oh fuck! I forgot to roll for Vincent.
Your friend has a very aggressive. She just kind of looks down.
See what I
Wind
have on the
pot?
couch? It's a Roomba.
Never heard of that one before.
Okay.
You don't
Yeah.
have Roombas?
We don't have a lot
What's
of
your
that.
world like anyway?
Well, so, and Hodge starts going, well, you see, there wasn't enough Poke-Cola to go around, and...
Is your cat trying to talk to us?
Yes, he thinks he can speak human. I know I can speak human! There was a war 200 years ago, bombs fell, a lot of stuff got wiped out, and, well, we just kind of built up from there. Well, not us, personally, obviously. I mean, I was only born 14 years ago, and I don't know how old Quinn is, but, you know, we're basically living after the war to end all wars happened, so... Resources
so
are...
you're post-apocalyptic.
Yep.
Yeah, I guess so. Resources are pretty scarce.
Okay.
Which is why I want to like sell half of this house, but I won't.
Well, it's not yours to sell.
I think Emma will
I
kill
know.
us.
I think I mean obviously Emma would be upset in it, but in a more immediate deterrent sense, I think the house and everything in it would also be very angry.
Yeah, the house might try to kill you first, especially the robot that follows Graves around.
Which one? Which one's that one?
Sauron.
He's gonna look around for a robot that he can recognize as Sauron, which he can't because he doesn't know who that is.
Roll perception.
Would you say this is urban environment?
Sure.
33. Sorry, 35.
If you're indoors, say it's urban. If you're outdoors, say is coast an option?
The options are. Sorry. The options are grassland, forest, wetlands, ocean, tundra, mountains, cave, urban, desert. So I'd probably say ocean.
Yeah, I was to say you can have urban indoors and ocean outdoors.
Cool.
And indoors includes things like, I don't know, outdoor restaurants and monorails. I don't know if you'll be going on either one, but like.
Fair enough.
Okay. Obviously that is pass. Jesus Christ. Okay. You see a sort of tiny little. It looks almost like a kid's remote control car, but it's got like a big tall arm on it that can extend up or down, and there's a glowing red light at the end of the arm, and it sees you and it goes "Ding!" and attempts to speed off.
I guess that one.
So she has a workshop. Where is it?
Looks at June.
June clearly still feels weird about kind of betraying Emma's confidence a little, but points at the door to the workshop.
How dare you, June?
Vincent pats June on the shoulder and he says, "It's an emergency. She'll understand. Don't worry."
I don't know how to get in though.
Well, Oh, I can pick locks. Wait. Can she? Oh, she can pickpocket. Yeah, but she can also probably pick locks.
Jolene can pick locks.
I think Spark
Not
and
that that
Jolene
helped.
in particular can pick locks.
Can I pick locks? What
Uh,
skill is that under?
literally, it is lock picking. I took a lock picking perk.
Oh, really? I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah,
Yeah, when
it's
Alistair let us have all the perks from Fallout 4, I took lock picking.
Oh shit! I totally forgot about that. I should re-look over those.
Yeah.
well, fuck
Okay,
it.
I guess I don't have lockpicking.
I have features that I need to buy, so fuck it. I'm gonna buy lockpicking.
You've been hanging around Spark too long. She's
Yep.
been a bad influence on you.
Yep. Yes,
A
she is.
perfectly good influence.
An excellent
You
influence.
you understand? I don't just mean a lock.
Uh, is this thing gonna electrocute me?
I hope not, but there is a keypad, and I can't tell if there are biometrics. I'm not very good with technology, but it has a keypad and some other stuff.
Sarah, can you face through and open it from the inside?
Sarah will just. Well, when McStabby eventually makes its way in that direction, she will step off and phase through the door. Or better yet, can she phase and Mr. Stabby also phase and they both go through the wall?
I don't think you can phase other objects
Damn.
like that.
Yeah, I know. Okay, so
Yeah.
yeah, she's gonna step through the door.
Stabby briefly gets its knife stuck in the bottom of the door, and you see it kind of go like, nyeh, nyeh, and then it backs up, pulls the knife out, and turns around.
Good.
What does
Okay.
Sarah see?
We have never actually talked about what Emma's workshop looks like. Allie, do you have a description? Are you...
Her workshop, I've definitely thought about this. Her workshop is kind of like not super duper cluttered, but like a little bit. You know, it's got robot parts on the work table. It's got a very nice workbench, some super nice tools, some of which are very expensive and perhaps almost definitely gifts from her mother's. Got a lot of tiny bees, some of which are apart on the table. There is a bunch of like robotic parts and some sheep wool and pictures of sheep, lots of pictures and diagrams of sheep. And also there are jars of high fructose corn syrup on a shelf, and the labeling seems more and more annoyed the further down the shelf you get.
It keeps making corn syrup. Why won't it make honey?
Because honey is a very complicated thing. It's very hard to make something that can make honey the way a bee can.
Bees are complicated as fuck. Cool. So I was gonna turn around and like try and open the door.
No. Oh, it was bad. I'm sorry. You did. The door on this side also has a lock that looks exactly like the one on the outside.
Clever.
Bert is a thorough man.
So is it a number pad?
It's a number pad and some kind of scanner. There's also a big comfy armchair in the corner of Emma's lab.
Yes.
So I was gonna like go to the keypad and go 4, 3, 2, 1.
No.
Oh, she's out of ideas. She's gonna slip through the door again.
Just the one combination. Nope.
It's
Okay.
like 1, 2, 3, 4 is too obvious. 4, 3, 2, 1. Nope. Okay, she's out of ideas.
Okay, can Orin give it a shot?
Yeah. Roll disable destroy. Also, reminder for the Tangaroa people in both universes. You are getting XP for this session, but I am not counting your XP. You are.
Can I use one of the rerolls, guys?
Yep.
Okay, taking that one off. That works.
We only get XP if our character in Tangled Orre rolls it, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You don't get XP for anything Quinn does, because that's up to Alistair. You get XP for anything you roll for Graves, even though Graves is physically in New War.
Yeah.
Because he's having a lot of new life experiences.
He is.
Can you remind me what thinking of the word, what the XP chart is?
You need to count how many times you rolled, how many times you succeeded, and how many times you got a crit. And I count both crit failures and crit successes as a crit because I am a kind and loving God.
Thank you. So 19.
All right, a message appears on the screen.
I'm going to guess that message is being PM'd to me.
Mm-hmm. Did you actually receive the message? Because my site is being real dumb.
Yes, I did. Orin just shouts back, June, Emma's really weird and is going to attempt to do the unscrambling.
I mean, how weird can she be, really? This isn't character, by the way. How weird can she be?
Boonchi me.
What?
I also didn't hear what you said.
Boon? Or is it chai? No, chai is not. That's not how chai is spelled.
Can you copy paste it? Quinn's gonna lean over and look.
I mean, anyone can see the screen that looks for it.
Yeah, I will.
Oh,
Look.
Alistair, you just give me your count at the end, and I'll put it all in. I have an Excel sheet that does that for me.
That's what it says.
Hmm.
Do I need to roll to figure it out, or do I literally have to sit here?
You need to sit here and solve it. If I'll let you roll knowledge for like a hint or something.
Out of character, is that anagram?
Yes. Because I am a bad person who likes making you guys suffer.
Oh! I get it! I know what it is!
No, something.
I don't think Quinn would in character, but out of character, I like that. That's funny.
I mean, if you know out of character, you can know in character. Like, I'm not gonna torture you guys that much.
Please, if you've already figured it out, I'm not good at these.
Honeycomb.
Yeah, it's honeycomb.
Oh my god.
Yeah, because she's all about the bees. I'm like, what's bee, honey, honeycomb? Okay, cool.
One day my bees will make honey.
I'm so sad that I didn't get that because I play the bug type trainer.
Aw.
Yeah, there's a Pokemon called Combi?
Combi. Yeah,
Combi.
And Vestaquin.
Like I said, I'm not good at these.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm not normally, but they also don't usually come with a hint of an idea.
So Orin, does Quinn tell Orin?
Yeah. Quinn looks at it for a while. Honeycomb?
Puts it in.
The door pops open.
Hey, I'm a hacker.
No, you aren't.
All you
Quinn,
did was solve a.
Quinn looks crestfallen.
All you literally did was solve a word scramble. If anything, you're really good at newspaper stuff.
I always found the crossword to be harder.
I mean, to be fair, yeah, they are pretty hard.
Shall we?
I'm just gonna go sit back on the couch and try not to die from one of her robots.
I'll supervise, I suppose.
Okay, so who is and who isn't going in?
Layla will go in.
Vincent will go in.
Okay. You find a big pile of papers and a computer and all kinds of stuff.
Layla is going to attempt to look around for anything that looks like it might help with or be similar to the grenade that got used.
Oren, as soon as you sit down on the couch, you feel a tugging on your pant leg.
Is it Hodge?
No, I'm not in charge of Hodge.
I know, I'm kidding.
Layla is not putting Hodge down.
What's the touching
Is
on
it
like?
snoring right now? And it's
It is Sauron.
Wondering where Graves is.
Sauron holds up an Etch-a-Sketch in its pincers that says, and it has a message on it that says, "Directive, find maker?" ?
Oh.
Who is this directed towards?
I love you too,
You.
Sauron.
Yes, that is the current directive.
It puts the Etch-a-Sketch down. Then it holds up its one pincer like, wait a second. And then it shakes it and begins to Etch-a-Sketch again.
Oh my god.
We're gonna be
And when it holds it back up, it has a picture of the mark that was on the grenade and a question mark after it.
Yes.
It goes through the shaking and writing process a third time, and it holds out a thing that says, "Find hallowed?"
Guys,
Yeah?
Graves's friend says we should find the hallowed.
Okay.
Well, I guess he'd know best. Let's go.
Well, if it's one of Emma's robots, then yeah. Did you know that Emma had a whole bunch of bug-type robots in here?
Oh, the bees? She's
Interesting.
obsessed with those.
Interesting. Alright, well, let's get going.
Sauron on the head.
Sauron holds up the Etch-a-Sketch one more time, and it says, "Query, bring friends home soon?"
Oh, baby.
Hopefully.
Hodge,
It nods and then just goes screaming away.
Hodge is objecting to being pulled out of Emma's workshop because he is attempting to converse with the inert robot bees.
Oh no. Hodge, no.
Vincent actually starts heading for the door. But as he does, like, Matey kind of peeks out of the kitchen as he's cleaning, and he says, "Ah, you all are leaving. If I may ask, would anyone like a medical checkup before they leave?"
No, let's go.
Very well.
Thank you.
Thanks for asking.
No trouble.
And Layla goes, taking a still protesting Hodge. But they look just like Seelie. They look a bit like Seelie. They are her family! No, Hodge, no.
That is really weird.
Sauron appears for one fleeting more second and passes something to Hodge as it zooms past.
Please tell me it's Nuka-Cola.
Better.
Please tell me it's Nuka-Cola Quantum.
It is.
Hodge's eyes go so big. And I kind of want him to save it for later.
He should probably save it for later.
He's going to save it for later. He stows it with the book and the library card, and he stows it in his box. Layla looks faintly alarmed, but does not stop him.
Hodge is getting all kinds of terrifying souvenirs.
Only one of those souvenirs is truly terrifying. Oh no, wait. One of the souvenirs is about how he is going to be a parent.
Don't let him go to the museum.
Oh God.
Send Hodge, hashtag send Hodge to museum 2017.
I mean, Blendies exists. If you guys get hungry, it's there for you.
Someone pays $10 to have the museum appear.
Good.
Arthur has sent a encouraging picture to us.
It was cute.
Is it or is it not a form of Hodge?
No, it is literally him in dog form.
Good.
No.
Oh, I see it now. Hey there, friendo. I do believe in you. Feeling heck, do not a worry.
No.
That is very Arthur.
Yes, he is very much a Sammy.
Okay. So, the people who are native to Tangaroa probably do know where the Hallowed are stationed.
Yeah. Vincent can lead the way.
Yeah. All right. Do you stop for? Well, no, you probably don't. Okay. So you all arrive in like the general area where the Hallowed have set up this kind of camp of like it's set up sort of like a war camp, but like it's much more permanent. Like they're all like little like houses and huts and things, and some of them are like houses on stilts or floating rafts as it extends out into the coast, rather than like a tent or something that you can pack up and move.
Huh. Interesting.
And there's one large main building that's built like the people from New Orre can roll general knowledge.
Yeah, Gen Ed.
Just check what that is. Excuse me. Character sheet is so long. Takes so much time to scroll back and forth. Excuse me.
Please don't die.
You okay?
I'm trying not to. I think I have a frog in my throat.
This
I'm gonna
is
put a
not
heal
Wednesday.
picture into the chat.
I'd roll the second possible lowest second roll.
5d6 plus 1. Okay, there we go. 24.
Okay. Layla, it's above ground, so it looks kind of weird, but you immediately recognize this place as being like a fallout shelter. You know, like there are lots of like sort of regular buildings around it, but like this place was clearly meant to withstand a nuclear blast or worse. The
In which
building in the middle.
case, aloud, she will go, "Oh, a fallout shelter. I guess you guys kind of got close to a nuclear war too, huh?"
I don't think so.
I don't remember hearing about that.
Well, someone was preparing for one.
Well, I think the Howlers are just paranoid.
Well, if things can come from other dimensions, not that paranoid, I guess.
You guys hear kind of a shouting off to the side, like it's sort of in like the very periphery of camp. Like there's these two people who are behind a building, and they're audibly fighting with one another, but they're clearly trying to like do it away from anyone else that would hear.
Should we go and check that out?
Probably.
As you get closer, you hear, "No fucking way, man. I don't care what she said. That's treason."
Vincent continues listening without interfering.
And the second one goes, "Look, you weren't there, dude. You weren't there. I saw it. I saw her. She asked me to kill her. I don't know how much clearer you can get. Then please kill me. I am a danger to others."
I'm getting weird flashbacks.
Vincent slowly starts to approach, and he goes, "What's going on here?"
Hello. This isn't a civilian matter, sir. These people, they look almost like mirror images of one another. Both of them have about 50% of their body just covered in like tech or replaced completely. And the other half looks semi-natural. Their skin is a little more like leathery than you would typically expect, but it looks like human-ish.
Vincent flexes his muscles and he goes, "Do I look like a civilian?"
Well, yeah. And the second one elbows him to shut up.
Layla steps forward and puts up her hand and says, "Well, technically, my friend and I here, we're not civilians. Not to here, anyway."
Yeah, but you're tiny. If you are looking for the recruitment office, I don't know how old you are exactly, but we only recruit ages 16 and up.
Okay, one sec, hang on.
You can't even like have the surgeries until you. Who are you guys?
Layla is going to let out Socks.
Socks. She kind of sits on the ground, kind of looks left, looks right, looks up at the two dudes. Grr!
Oh, no, that's okay, Socks. Socks, honey, we're in a bit of a different place right now, and I think we need to show these gentlemen... Are they both men?
Yes.
We need to show these gentlemen that we're not from here. Would you please do a little lightning attack? Not at them, not at anyone, just to show them that, you're a Pokemon.
By the way, Orin, upon seeing the cat, is attempting to climb on top of
Vincent.
Oh no.
Vincent's like, "Whoa, okay." Socks just kind of looks at them, takes a deep breath, kind of like puffs up her cheeks and squeezes her eyes shut as she is focusing intensely. Her fur kind of puffs out with static and little sparks of electricity fly off her.
Despite the fact that they are relatively tiny sparks, these men both just like hit the deck, and one of them yells, "EMP cat! EMP cat!"
You know what? An EMP would devastate them. I didn't think about that.
No, it's not an EMP.
Oh,
It's not an EMP. It's just one of her lightning attacks, and she's not even attacking. Socks, honey, I'm going to put you back in your Pokeball now, okay?
She looks a bit disappointed.
It's okay.
Also,
I just want...
But, Mom, I did them a frighten.
You did them a heckin' big
a
frighten.
lot of people
Well done.
afraid.
Heckin' big frighten.
You did
A
them
lot.
You did them a heckin' big frighten, Socks. Well done. I'm gonna let you out again when it's a bit safer, okay?
Okay.
And she puts Socks back in the Pokeball.
Also, I
She
can
also
read your
she also
mind.
puts Hodge back in his Pokeball for good measure.
Vincent starts to speak up, and he like kind of reaches up to peel Orin off of himself, but then he sighs and just kind of lets it happen.
Actually, I've just
Vincent
realised Layla will not.
accepts so many things.
And Vincent goes, "All right, look. I understand that what you're talking about right now isn't a civilian matter, but then again, what we're dealing with right now isn't a civilian matter either.
Look, you
Our
can.
friends,
Sorry, go ahead.
our friends, went to a different universe, their universe, and they went. These people here, these two, and their pets.
They're not
EMP
pets.
cat.
Sure,
So looks over and is just like, "What'd you say about me?"
he's not paying attention to her.
He doesn't need
the-
it, Sarah.
From inside your jacket, when you say pets, Mina bites your nipple.
Go.
Oh! God.
She's got a strong jaw.
Companions!
Thank you, Mina, for the correction. These people here and their companions are from the other universe, and they are now here. Point being, this isn't exactly a civilian matter anymore, and if like I have to say I was curious about what you were talking about, just in case there's something going on that's connected. All right, because then it wouldn't so much be just restricted to you guys anymore.
All right. And you can see both of them kind of like putting up their hands in like this sort of like we're unarmed gesture, which is not as soothing when there is a laser cannon built into one of those arms, but they're trying.
Also, I can read your minds.
Okay. One, dude, you can't. Two,
Can I try?
He's not
may
gonna let
try.
you in.
You get like a kind of hazy flickering of like the barest surface thoughts, but it's almost like part of their minds just aren't there. Like at least not
right,
at the
because they would be
access.
partly robotic.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
It's like they're not telling you that there's no such thing as mind reading. They're telling you they can't be mind read.
It's probably a good idea.
I mean, like you could if you had like a big enough, fancy enough scanner, but like they can't. You can't read their minds with telepathic powers. And so they still have like their hands up, and one of them steps forward and says, "Okay, we're convinced. We'll talk. Put the EMP cat away."
She already has.
I know, but they're just
Okay.
they want to be clear, and also they do not understand the technology of Pokeballs, so they're really not sure what happened to the EMP cat, and that makes them nervous.
She's back in her Pokeball now. She's not going to do anything. Like, I've put her away.
Right, okay. That's also where I put my pet companion things when they need to go to sleep, is a ping pong ball, but whatever.
Vincent frantically covers his nipple and he says, "Companion, companion, companion."
And
I'm gonna get off of you now before Mina comes and attacks me.
Good plan. She's very feisty.
but anyways, so guys, I'm Gif. This is my brother Jif. We're twins.
Good.
We're from Team Designation Gamma. What can we do for you folks?
Well, what were you just talking about, first of all?
Look, it's super confidential, but okay. basically, Jif here was doing some routine maintenance in the main building, and we call it Ground Zero. I don't really know why, but anyways, Jif was doing some routine maintenance in Ground Zero, and he overheard the director talking to some people, which like is fine, you know, like we all have security clearance, and like it's cool, it's whatever, but they left, and that was cool too, you know, whatever, it was like normal day, normal stuff, and then the director saw that he was within earshot, and she called him into her office, and Jiff, you tell him. And Jiff, who is, aside from the fact that it's like his left side instead of his right side that's all robot, completely indistinguishable from his brother.
Good.
You kind of get the suspicion that the robot parts were added in opposition to one another by someone who like knew that no one would be able to tell them apart otherwise.
Fair.
He starts going, yeah, she was messed up, dude. She came up to me and she said, "Listen very carefully. I am speaking to you from a partitioned drive. I am a danger. You have to remove me from power and kill me. Do whatever it takes. That is an order, soldier." And then, like, she stopped, and, like, this weird change came over her. And then she asked me what I was staring at, and she yelled at me for being in her office, and I left.
Question.
Yep.
What were their heights? Like, curiosity.
What?
What were the people we were talking to your director's heights?
Oh, it was just some guys from Beta Unit. I mean, Beta Unit's pretty big, but like, that's not weird. Like they've got those springy gazelle things on their feet.
What kind of change are you talking about?
I don't know. Like her face, she just like not like woo, she's morphing into a different person. Just like something about the way she carried herself, man.
She was possessed.
And like she didn't like remember the conversation. At least I don't think she remembered. I didn't want to ask, like, hey,
Wait.
sub-director, did you just ask me to kill you?
She's being possessed.
What?
Josh!
The Rotom.
We have to
What?
see her right now.
The Tanta?
Look,
You
there
guys
was
here 'cause
something
you
really
think she has a GPS?
Look, there was
my
something
God.
really dangerous. No, there was something really dangerous that came through to our universe before we did, and we think it's gotten into your director.
Crap. He won't. I need to disguise myself. He won't let me get near him. Not after last time.
Maybe Sprig can talk to him. She kind of... Maybe.
Oh no.
Who?
Layla pulls out Sprig's Pokeball and lets Sprig out.
Oh,
Layla?
Really? Well, I've ever seen.
What?
both of them simultaneously clap a hand over opposing eyes and go, you guys better go then. There's a shared optic drive. Like, I mean, they'd have to be looking for it, but if there's an issue and any of us see you, she sees you. You know what I'm saying?
Shoot! Josh is going to recognize us, and Sprig is like, oh, I don't think I'm going to be able to... Wait, Josh? No, I don't think I'm going to be... What? She just holds Sprig close to her. I'll explain on the way. We gotta go, director. Where?
I just need to get my hands on him. That's all.
I can perform some percussive maintenance and then starts to pull out the frying pan again.
Both GIF and GIF are like, hey, do you guys have any like bandanas or eye patches or anything?
Quinn will pull something out.
Quinn would have
All right.
something.
Probably.
Vincent pulls out some spider silk.
Better yet, he once had to disguise himself as a pirate, so they're
God.
bandanas with like skull and crossbones on them.
Is there an eye patch?
Jif puts on an eye patch, and Jif puts on what, if you look closely, appears to be a strip of flag from the new Unova Republic.
Good.
Yep, no, that's Yo, yeah, he definitely have that.
Oh my god.
Just cuz.
Oh
And
boy.
Now-
both
I'm
of
gonna
them
have to
then,
write a
like,
story
take their
reason
hands
why he
off
has
their
it.
eyes, and they're like, so anyways, facial recognition. Are you guys sure you're not from this universe? Because that sounds super fake.
She just gestures to Sprig. Yeah.
I don't know, man. There's some crazy shit on this island.
Vincent pulls Mina out of his jacket.
Yeah, like that.
That's not helping.
Vincent shrugs.
Why don't we just go and we'll come back and find y'all later?
Okay, but yeah, I mean, facial recognition will, like, definitely work on those of you that are from here. But I mean, if you're not from here, I guess you're not in our databanks. That'd be weird if you were.
I'm not really. I don't even know at this point.
I'm just imagining that the data bank is like linked across dimensions to every other criminal record database in the
Oh my
multiverse. Hey, this guy Quinn popped up on our radar. We don't have any information on him, but it's still recognizing him as a criminal. What's going on there?
Anyway.
Vincent,
Will they let us pass?
Hannah?
What?
Will they let us
Will they
pass?
let us
Yeah,
pass?
they'll let you go. I'm sorry. I just realized there was chat to catch up on.
Off.
Ah, gotcha. So, Vincent's gonna start heading that way.
Alrighty.
As will Layla, explaining the situation to Sprig as she goes. And Sprig is
Wait,
kind
which
of like
way are you guys headed? I'm sorry.
into the Hallowed.
To find the director.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Okay. Are you guys trying to avoid being seen by people, or are y'all just going for it?
Not Spark. Orin is going to try to avoid having people see them.
I'm gonna try and disguise myself. Can I do that?
Yeah. Orin roll stealth. Quinn roll guile, right?
Vincent takes off his, I don't know,
I'm gonna.
hat or something? I don't know.
I'm gonna stealth.
Jacket or hat.
I'm gonna stealth as well.
27.
Yeah, Vincent takes off his hat and jacket and hands them to Layla.
I can hear some background fidgeting, by the way, love.
Sorry, that's me. Sorry.
Okie dokie.
I'm borrowing a reroll. Or I'd rather not borrowing, I'm using a reroll.
Good. I got a 15.
Using another one.
We'll get through them.
Okay.
Vincent's figuring.
That-
Quinn, I'm
Figuring-
gonna say the DC to see through your disguise is 18 or higher in a D20.
Okay.
And
Wait, I'm trying to infiltrate a place, right?
Yes.
I get a I get a +6 bonus.
All right. If they roll a 19 or higher.
Yes.
Leela, I'm gonna cut you a break and say they have to beat the 15. And everyone else is actually on a D20, so.
Cool.
Vincent's not gonna bother.
Vincent's just cruising.
He's just like, I'm not exactly the stealthy type.
Oh.
Oh.
Orin sneaks by undetected, but literally the first person you guys meet turns around and looks at you and says, "What are you doing?"
We gotta talk to the director lady.
No, you don't.
Yeah, we do.
I don't think you understand how this works. You're recruits, right?
No. We're civilians.
They're civilians. We're from another universe.
Well, never mind. Quinn was gonna say anything, but I think that trumps what he was going to say. You know what? No. Better yet, this actually might sell his lie better because they're gonna like, the fuck are you talking about? And then Quinn's just gonna jump in and go, look, we have a meeting with her. If you want us to not to go, fine, but you're gonna have to tell her that we didn't show up.
Does Quinn say that?
Yes.
This person, one of their eyes, not both, just one, rolls back in their head,
Ah, crap.
and you see them like pause for a second, and then it comes back, and she says, "On review, the director's schedule does not have any civilian meetings listed."
We've had this scheduled for like a week.
Sprig,
Are you telling me you are important enough to be classified?
I would like
Yeah.
to... May I do two things? Thing the first, Layla steps behind Vincent to hide. Thing the second, she mutters something into Sprig's ear. And Sprig is going to attempt to take off down the corridor.
Sneakily or just Fulton?
Sneakily.
Okay,
If going sneakily, Orin is going to follow the flying flower.
Yeah, Orin has made it past this person. Everyone else has stopped.
Vincent's gonna look at this person and he's gonna say, "Yeah, we're important enough for classified stuff."
Oh
Okay,
my goodness, excuse me.
Everyone who's lying to this person, roll bluff.
Vincent's not technically lying because he does genuinely believe that, this would be
Vincent
important
can
enough.
fucking roll bluff. He doesn't have a meeting.
I do not need to roll bluff, I'm telling exactly the truth. And I'm
Yes,
going to roll stealth for
Layla
Sprig.
does not need to roll bluff. Vincent and Quinn need to roll bluff. You just need to roll for Sprig to stealth past.
Well, you see, human.
Oh!
Well,
Wow.
you see.
Nice.
Net 19.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Y'all are just fucked today.
Hold on. Wait a
Hold on,
minute.
I'm gonna
We have
use-
re-rolls.
Yeah, I'm gonna use a
But the
reroll.
problem is it wasn't a bad roll. I just got a 21.
No, I'm gonna use a reroll on your roll, Hannah.
Yeah.
You can't do that, can you?
Yeah.
They can in my game. I'm not sure about yours.
I think Hannah can make the call.
Yeah, it's Hannah's call, but that's what I want to try to do.
36 on my guile roll.
All right. Okay. Well, Quinn probably passes either way.
Yeah, we've had a meeting. We've had a meeting set up for a week. I don't know why we're not on the schedule. That's not my department.
And Vincent is saying we're classified.
Yeah. Either way, the woman says bug as Sprig shoots past her.
What's a
Sprig,
bug?
upon being noticed, Sprig does not stop. She keeps going.
Yeah, and
What is that
Sprig
thing?
needs to roll athletics or something because this woman was not identifying Sprig as a bug. She was calling to her friend Bug, who does have those springy gazelle things on their feet, and is leaping after Sprig.
Oh boy. My athletics... sorry, did you say athletics or acrobatics?
You may roll either. I will let you choose.
I'm going to say acrobatics because she's flying and I have higher acrobatics. So that's...
Can I attempt a thing?
You may attempt a thing.
I'm gonna say re-roll that with a +8.
Yay!
I want to somehow get behind a corner, wait for Sprig to pass, and then stick out the frying pan so that way she runs face first into the frying pan.
Okay,
Sprig or the person following Sprig?
The person following Sprig.
Okay,
Sprig.
Sprig gets a 20 with that reroll.
okay. That is excessive.
Hey, my
Okay.
acrobatics is considered an 8.
I'm going to say that they have to get a 22 on their athletics check to
I bet they
catch
got
up
a
to Sprague.
huge buff.
And if they fail, they will hit Orange again.
Just face first into it. God damn it!
It's not a good day for you guys.
How are you
fucking
continuously
kidding me?
rolling like 18s and 19s?
Can we please use a reroll
Um,
on your roll?
I will let you choose one of those two rolls to give me a reroll on.
Reroll yours, I believe.
Yeah. No, I mean like you can either re-roll the insight or you can re-roll the athletics. I'm not going to let you re-roll both.
What's more important, Sprig getting away or believing Vincent / Quinn?
That was a
Probably
good
Sprig
question.
getting away.
Yeah, we don't want her to get hurt.
I mean, she's a Pokemon. She's built for battle. She can handle it.
Yeah, but still, like, these people have tech beyond what we're used to, so.
Wait. But we could.
Even if she
Alternatively,
believes,
we could re-roll Sprig's acrobatics.
Yeah, we could do that.
You can use your re-rolls on any of your own rolls with,
Can I
discretion.
re-roll the acrobatics that Quinn let me help you with that did? In other words, can I keep the +8?
Oh, yes. I will allow that.
Okay, I'm gonna do that, you guys.
Got
Gang!
You even got the same numbers.
Gang!
another one.
Can I use another one? Because god fucking damn it.
Yep.
We have a shit ton. I'm okay
26.
with it.
All
Actually,
right.
it'd be 27.
Yeah, 27, because there's a 6 in there.
All right. Bug goes bouncing after the bug, and takes a flying leap into the air. And just as it looks like they're gonna grab Sprig, they go crashing face first into a frying pan.
Woo!
What the hell's going on?
And they just crumple on the ground. Do you guys want me to re-roll the insight score?
Sure.
I mean, wait. Okay.
Yeah, that's bad enough that even after the nonsense that just happened, I'm gonna let you have it.
That's
Oh my
why I was
goodness.
making commentary, to make it sound at least like we didn't know what was going on.
As you can see, this is quite urgent.
Oh my God.
Like, Vincent isn't even watching this bullshit. He doesn't care.
The woman says, "Understood. I will take you to the director."
Thank you.
She has training drills scheduled for this period. Will that be an interruption?
We'll
Shouldn't be.
figure something out.
She nods and walks you to the building.
Early, but
She waves a hand over a, like, it looks like one of those, like, access keypad things, you know, like you have in, like, dorms where you, like, wave your student ID over it and it just beeps open. But there's nothing in her hand, it's just, like, her. And the door
try and
flips
steal
open.
that key card.
What?
Try and steal that key card.
Honestly.
Just steal
Cut her
every
hand
single-
off.
Like, it's
Just steal the
technically
whole arm.
possible, but they'd have to be very, very unconscious or extremely dead.
A very severe case of the dads.
Hello.
Hello.
And she holds the
Hi,
door
Thea.
open and says, "After you."
Hello.
Hi,
Hello?
Andrea.
What did I miss? Because I crashed.
Oh, you crashed?
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, so I don't know what happened.
Well, Sprig and Oren, I believe, both got away. Oren did, in fact, manage to deck someone with his frying pan.
Yeah.
And also, thanks to another reroll, the bluffing worked, so everyone else is being escorted to see the director. Up to you, but I'm thinking Orin and Sprig maybe still stay stealthed.
Yes, Orin is still staying stealthing. Because if he gets the chance, he's gonna sneak up behind the director and try to knock her out with a frying pan.
Oh, Sprig has an idea for that.
I also has idea.
Okay,
Just have to
I'm
see.
throwing it out there. It is 10 p.m. It is 2 hours since our last break,
Mhm.
and also I have to pee. So this seems like a good time. Would we? Yes. Also, there's crossover cake, which has been promised to Ali and
Woo.
Thea.
So,
Um,
do we want to call the
I'll take
Tangaroa
coffee.
scene here, reconvene in about 15 minutes with New Orre, possibly?
Yeah, and then we will swap back later. I
Okay.
think that was what I was going to suggest.
Cool.
Right.
Let's see you all back here at, say, between 25 and half past. Enjoy your cake.
All right.
Thank you.